Hey guys, we're back once again, and this time around we're going into free battles with Steven's team. So let's see how this goes. Sorry, it took me a while to get used to or fix the team up. It's still a modified version of Steven's team from the original Sapphire and Ruby and Sapphire and Ruby, and the now current Alpha Sapphire and Ruby. Either way, let's get this started with our team. By the way, guys, this is NCS, no copyright sound. If you do like their music, please do check them out on their YouTube channel. Reversing Dilio. Believe It, Wonder Trade Wednesday from Maryland. Alright, so, well, we got a guy who wants to run Legends on us. So we see that happening. I have to bring Carbink. But I'm first going to start out Skarmory for the main fact I get spikes up. I have to bring Aerodactyl for the Ice Fang. And then I have to bring Metagross, which is my Mega Metagross, who carries Earthquake, Bullet Punch, Meteor Mash, and I want to say Rock Polish or Sword Stance. Either way, we will, it's Agility, possibly. Anyways, Lady J has just hit the field, and we can see that she is going up against a Sableye, more than likely Prankster. Either way, I'm going to start setting up spikes here, fearing for that Prankster ability, but it isn't. He's going to bounce the spikes back at me. This is not going to end well. Really wish I had Defog on my Skarmory here. Goes for Will-O-Wisp. That's going to hurt. So right now, all I can do is just go for Air Slash and Roost once in a while. I see he's... You've got to be kidding me. Well, guys, it looks like we might get swept by a Mega Sableye. It's on, switch out. Okay. I'm just going to keep going for Air Slash here, guys, because there's nothing else I can really do. Even if I did bring in my other Mons, it wouldn't end well. Hopefully I get a flinch. Okay, speaking of the flinch, there it is. And what does my Aerodactyl have? Nothing that can hit that hard. And I know my Metagross does not have anything that can hit it hard either. But I know it does. His Sableye does have Recover. So I don't want to take that chance. He goes for another Calm Mind. That's perfectly fine. I'm going to end up Meteor Mashing next turn on Sableye. Try to lower it. Or try to raise my attack. Omega Evolve, Meteor Mash. We brought Fulgore this time, not Main. Even though his moveset looks a little bit better against the Sableye. That does nothing, but we do get the attack increase. Please miss. No. Come on. Really? I love this, guys. Every time I usually go for a Will-O-Wisp, I miss half the time. But when anybody else does it, they hit it all the time. So, our Metagross just became useless. Please get an attack increase. Nope. Well, it's not looking like a good game, guys. He brought the Groudon. That's his foolishness. More than likely Primal. Yep, there it is. It's Primal Groudon. The only thing I can do right now, guys, is go for Earthquake and hope for the best. Sadly, many of the... excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. But many of the Pokemon that Steven actually uses in both games are really weak to fire. Ironically. And that does nothing to this thing. And we see a full... Wow. Just wow. Like, seriously. Oh, gosh. I have to hope Skarmory can take at least one hit. That or flinch it enough to where it cannot take any more hits. Those spikes would have been really nice. I keep forgetting Mega Sableye has Magic Bounce at times, guys. I'm so sorry about that. Not Bounce, but Magic Bounce. Ugh. Oh, so he's going to start setting up. He's going to run Rock Polish. All right. And that does nothing. I'm just going to Toxic here, guys, and hope that he doesn't go for anything that'll really just wreck shop. Thank you, Lady J. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so we do manage to get the Toxic off on the Groudon, so now it's just becoming a time game on how much damage he wants it to sustain. I want to go for Air Slash here. I know I'm not live this because it is rock. I will. Okay, I forget how bulky Skarmory can be. Either way, we should not be able to take another one from the look of it. And he goes for Fire Punch just to be on the safe side. And that should take Skarmory right out. And fortunately it does. If I went for Roost, we probably could have lived another one. Or at least lived that Fire Punch in general. Alright, it all comes down to Aerodactyl right now. And sadly, I have to go for Ice Fang because I have... Cheeky! Really? You know Toxic's winding down. I think he forgot about the Toxic and click Rock Polish. That happens a lot. I'm just hoping he didn't bring the power... Son of a gun! You've got to be kidding me. Like, you seriously have to be kidding me right now. Give me a second, guys. Well, doesn't really matter what I go for, so I'm hoping for either a freeze or a flinch with this Ice Fang. That does nothing. Holy crap. Either way, guys, we did decently well. There was nothing we could really do against the Palkia anyways, this team. Unfortunately, we encountered one. I'm sorry it took so long in that battle, but I wanted to see how this team works and how it goes. But it does pretty decent. I'm still pretty salty about that, but I'm going to keep battling anyways. Just why? I don't understand this. What's the big deal about bringing... I'm just curious. Why do people bring legendaries instead of being a little bit creative with their teams? Alright, so as we can see here, oh good lord, we have to bring Skarmory, just have to. Alright, so what I can see from here is that if I start off I'm gonna bring Armaldo this time around because I feel like we actually get something done with him. And I have to bring... Do I really want to bring Metagross? I kind of have to. Because if it comes down to that Medicham being Mega, I am basically screwed over. He can't really bring the Gardevoir because my entire team is basically Steel types. But with that Medicham, he can just stay there and beat the crap out of it. And if anybody was curious as to what that item was on my Aerodactyl, it was Expert Belt. Okay, so we see the Medicham here first. I am definitely going to set up spikes. So it is confirmed that it was a Mega Medicham like I thought. He's going to go for a Fake Out. It's not going to do much to me. Unfortunately, that flinches me. The curious part is, will I get enough to get back to full health? I am just too short. Literally too short. I am going to go for Toxic here because I don't want that thing to stay in here. He goes out into Pixie, which is the possibly Magikarp. We'll see here in a few seconds if that is a Magikarp Clefable or not. However, he did allow me to get my HP back up. It is a Magikarp Clefable. And right now would be the perfect time. What do I have? To go into my Armaldo and basically just work with him. I'm going to go for a Sword Stance while he sets up a Wish. That's perfectly fine with me. Doesn't really matter to my fact because I'm just going to be able to set up another Sword Stance. We have Armada 10 here coming in. I'm going to set up another Sword Stance. I know that seems a bit greedy, but I want... He carries Flamethrower. If I can live this. Okay, I lived that perfectly fine. We will be just fine on this. Right now, seems like the best time to go for either a knockoff or an X-Scissor. I really want to go for X-Scissor since it is stab. Think, if I only had... Don't burn. Don't burn. Thank you. That's all it does. Wow. Okay, so I definitely have to go for knockoff here. Looks like it's going to be probably the last battle of the day. Oh, and he gets the burn. Of course. So this is not going to do as much as it should, unfortunately. But I do get the leftovers knocked off. He's going to get his wish up more than likely this time around. Or get his wish off, I should say. Yep, there's wish. That's just going to do damage, or get his health back up. Doesn't really matter to me. I'm going for an earthquake. Hopefully that'll do enough damage to where that does some decent damage. I'm happy with that. Okay, so right now I can go out to my Metagross and bullet punch it and finish this thing off, hopefully. Alright. Actually, I should be faster, so I'm going to go for a Meteor Mash in hope that I can. He withdraws. Doesn't matter. He goes out into... What the heck is that? Okay. Either way, I'm going to be able to just go for a Meteor Mash. Get a free one off. Aw, man. This is a tough one, guys. I really want to stay in, but that attack boost plus... No, I'm not staying in here, guys. I'm sorry, I just can't do it. For the main reason of just him having the foul play. Because that would automatically take out my Metagross. He has knockoff instead, which wouldn't have done anything. I'm just going to Toxic here, guys. So he can't stay in. I'm guessing he's just going to go back out into Pixie. Yep. Alright. I have to go back out into the Metagross so as to hopefully get at least one attack off on this. Because if I manage to at least get a bullet punch off, I'm fine. And he goes for Flamethrower, predicting me to switch either way. Please don't burn. Please don't burn. Thank you, Fulgore. You're proving out to be better anyways. He's more than likely going to switch. Yep, there's the switch. This time he cannot go for a wish to gain his health back. Either way, he goes into the Metalis, the Metachamp. That should be gone. Okay, the Mega Metachamp, no longer a threat. So, question is, what is he going to send in next? More likely, yep, the Griffeldus, which is the... I can't ever remember the starting thing's name, and Amandabuzz. I couldn't remember what it was there for the longest time. I'm going to go for a Meteor Mash. Hopefully this does enough damage to where I don't have to worry about it. But it doesn't. I do get the attack increase though. Is he going to go for a foul play? Unfortunately, I hope not. He goes for a knockoff instead. That shouldn't do that much. I know it's super effective, but we still managed to at least live. I'm going for a Meteor Mash right now. He barely lives, people. He barely lives on one. How lucky can you get? He goes for Roost right now. Okay. I'm gonna go for a Toxic. I'm gonna at least get that off onto his Mandibuzz, so when it comes in, it just stays out there. I can't be Toxic. He's gonna go for a knockoff. It doesn't really affect me that much now that I don't have an item. He knows that if he switches, he's gonna take damage from this incoming Air Slash. Which is fine with me. I don't really care what all happens here. I just want to get this thing out of the way and on to the next Pokemon. He withdraws. Here comes out the Clefable. It barely lives. It's probably going to go for a Wish or a Flamethrower. More likely a Flamethrower. I really just like Magikarp Clefable. It's so annoying. But it doesn't really matter. We outspeed. We do get the Clefable down. It does come down to just my Skarmory versus his Mandibuzz. Let's see how this plays out. I'm gonna have to go for another Air Slash here. I do get the Air Slash off before his Mandibuzz does get to attack. That does nothing, unfortunately. He tries setting a Toxic up on my Skarmory. It doesn't affect it. So he's gonna take some poison damage here and there. I have to keep going for Air Slash, at least to hope for a flinch. He keeps going for Toxic. I think he's just letting this one play out because he has nothing else he could really do to it. I'm gonna go for another Air Slash so as to finish up this match. We do come out with 1-1. I'm sorry this has been a really long video, guys, but that does meet our time requirement for about 20 minutes. So I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.